Okay, hello guys, so today, this is just going to be like a little short video, and I'm going to show you some Egg Hunt 2020 tips and tricks for like eggs you should start off with. So like, probably the first one is my droplets, because all you have to do is find 6 eggs. My droplets, by the way, this is a re-uploaded video for one of those dumb reason thingies. So it's just like my droplets right here. I'm not gonna like go through the games and do them, but for my droplets, what you have to do is you have to find 6 flowers around the map and give it them to like the bunny thingy, like there is, and then with that you'll get the egg. Okay, so that's probably one of the things you should start off with, and another is tiny tanks. For this tiny tank tip, you have to be on mobile for this tiny tanks thing to work. So to do tiny tanks, you have to be on mobile, and basically you just go into the game. It will teleport you to a different game. Then it will just like teleport you to a game that says tiny tanks is only available on Xbox or PC, but you can still get the egg, and then there's just a button that says get the egg, and you get the egg from that. Another is probably, I don't know about build a boat for treasure, but basically how it works is you have to build a boat. When you get into the game, it should give you a bunch of materials and an egg. You can build any boat you want, but it has to have the egg on it. And what happens is, like, on the 4th or 5th area, like when you're launching your boat, there's a dragon and a castle. If you have the egg, the dragon picks you up and he puts you in the castle, then he smashes you through the glass, and then you get to the area with the egg. So that's basically a good example of build a boat for treasure. Another is, wait, hold on, where is it? Oh, Shard Seekers. So Shard Seekers, what you have to do is, I have to hop into Shard Seekers to show you properly. But for Shard Seekers, what you have to do is you have to like just go into the game, and you have to find 2 keys to open up the place and get the egg. I obviously already found the 2 keys, but just like Shard Seekers, you just like get inside the game. Basically, as you can see, I already got the egg. So like basically when you join, there's this giant circular building. Basically you have to try and get into it, and to get it you have to get into it with 2 keys. Now I think I can show you I might be able to show you the 2 locations of the 2 keys. So, well, I might not be able to show you the keys or anything. Basically, so one place to write down. Let me through this door. Okay, I'm trapped. Basically, one of the locations is like in a house. One of the key locations is in a house, like right next to the building. I think it's just like next to the building. You should find it easily when you join. And another is you have to go to like this building door, like the entrance of a building door. Then there'll be a path near the entrance. You basically follow that path. You take the downer place. You just follow the path to a cave. You get that key, and then now you have both keys. Then you open up this door, and you see like that little cube over there. The egg should be in there. So that's basically Shard Seekers one. Another could be epic minigames. Epic minigames should be easy for most people. Basically, it's like an easier version of last year. Last year, you had to do like a lot of stuff. Epic minigames was pretty hard. But this year, it's really easy epic minigames. So to get epic minigames, what you have to do is you have to get the Juggernaut minigame. And then what happens is someone picked the Juggernaut. Make sure it's not you, because otherwise you can't get the egg. And basically, you just have to defeat the Juggernaut, and then you'll get the egg. So that's epic minigames. Now, I don't know if there's any other eggs. Maybe not Ghost Simulator, Egg Simulator. For Egg Simulator, what you have to do is you have to complete all 10 quests, like event quests for the egg. And then when you complete all the event quests, then you get the egg. So and then that's how to get that egg. And some of them are kind of tricky, like to collect 25 bunnies, but they're pretty easy. Even it should be really easy for starters. I think it's like made for starters, and basically it's just that easy. Another is, I don't actually know if there's another. Deathrun game stream, maybe. So basically for Deathrun, what you have to do is you have to get 15 energy core thingies. You might be able to see them. No, you can't see them. But basically, you have to collect 15 like energy cores. You just like get into a game, and they're kind of like coins, but they're like ball thingies, and they try to run away from you in the game. Basically, you have to collect 15 of them. Then they're like in the lobby. There's like a little like grill area. Then you go back to the guy. Then you just click like drill for like 15 energy cores. Then it'll just like do a little cutscene, and you'll get the egg. You can just go into Deathrun to see it in the easier way of how to get it. And that's maybe Quill Lake. For Quill Lake, you have to go up the map, like further away from like the pool. And basically, there's like this little tower with a guy. Then you talk to him, and he wants to unlock an egg. So basically, he opens up the tower. You basically just go down the tower, then you just do little like obstacles until you get to like the main area with the 2 key places. One of the things are for the red key, and basically you have to do just 2 puzzles, which are really easy, and the other is the blue key, which is an obstacle course or an obby. And that's how. And then you put both of the keys like in the shrine area, and then the egg opens up. When you get the egg, you get the. When you get the egg, you get the egg in like your avatar thingy. Restaurant Tycoon 2. Basically, what you have to do is you have to go to Ekea, and then at Ekea, what you have to do is you have to go to like the person like in like the place, and basically you just have to keep on talking to her until she reveals her secret, which is like a little layer. Basically, in the layer, you have to like find one of like the white glowing books. Then you click it, and it unlocks a new area. Then, in the new area, there should be a book for the gourmet omelette recipe. You take that book, but then there's Chef Luigi down there, and he won't let you get away with the book unless you finish like the Cookie Rush game. It's like one of those like match 3 in a row games. You basically like match 3 of the thingies in a row, and you just keep on doing that until the minigame finishes, like after like the thingy at the end. And that's the Restaurant Tycoon 2. This one, it depends. If you just started the game, then it will be a very hard process. If you're a pro of the game or like average, it should be really easy to get the eggs. It's like last year. You have to like help 3 bears and complete their Easter quest. When you do that, you have to return to the quest giver who gave you the 3 bears thingy, and then you get the egg. I think that's all the easy eggs I've done. All the easy eggs I've experienced. Just make sure I haven't missed anything. No, I didn't. No, I got a wall for other with luck. So that's basically just all the eggs today. Maybe hotel stories, because I got hotel stories really easy. These with only 3 people, and none of us died, and I just completed the hotel stories. The hotel stories, what you have to do is you have to go to the egg story, the event egg story. Basically, you just have to complete it, and then when you get to the egg part, the shrine part, and you defeat the snakes, you get the egg. Then you have Then you have the option to do the boss or leave with your egg. If you do the boss, you just get an extra badge. If you leave, then you still get the egg. So that one's pretty easy. Ski Resort's kind of hard. I don't think that's good for starters. Treasure quest, maybe. There's just this bunny in the spawn area. You basically just talk to him and go to the Easter Island. There's a little quest NPC. He wants you to do 3 quests, which one is just start the event quest. 2 is defeat 10 monsters and 3 just to complete 1 dungeon. They're really easy. You should be able to do all the quests in just doing 1 dungeon with good people. Then when you do that, you return with all the quests. And then he'll give you the grand quest, and he opens up a door to like a boss. The final quest is to defeat the boss. You just go to like that area where he unlocked. Basically, then it teleports you to the boss. As a boss, it's really easy. I think it's made for starters. You just defeat that boss and you get the egg. So that's, I think that's every single egg. Oh, speed race. Speed race. To get speed race, basically, what you have to do is you have to join the heist map. You don't have to be first, second, or third. You just have to beat the heist map. And I think that is about it for all the easy eggs. Yeah, that's about it for all these eggs. So I hope you like this video, guys. And this is what you think. This is what the eggs look like if you want to know. So that right there is the Hotel Stories egg. That's the Speed Race egg. That's the Egg Simulator egg. That's the Shard Seekers egg. That's the Treasure Quest egg. That's the Tiny Tanks egg. That's the Deathrun egg. That's the Scuba Diamond Quill Lake egg. That's the Treasure Quest egg. What else did I do? Oh, I missed egg. To get egg, basically, you have to like go to the forest. Everyone's complaining that there's no green portal. It isn't unlocked. Basically, on one of the sides of the map, you just like go to like a more dark green area. There's a green portal there. You go through it, and then you unlock that portal. Basically, what you want to do there is there's like a little temple place. You have to get 3 keys in that temple, and then outside the temple there's like a little portal area with. When you get the 3 keys, it unlocks the portal. Then the portal teleports you to like a little staircase where you get the egg. So that's the egg. That's the Restaurant Tycoon 2 egg. That's the Epic Minigames egg. That's the Bee Swarm Simulator egg. I forgot about Texting Simulator. Texting Simulator was like the first egg that got released for the egg hunt. Basically, you have to talk to like the little NPC event guy. He has like the little, near like the little truck. I think it's called like Master Hacker. You basically talk to him. Then what you have to do is you have to find like 3 like computers around the map. Basically, when you get to the computer, you start the thing, and basically before the timer runs out, you have to like type the code sequence. And then you have to do that 3 times, and you'll get all 3 pieces of like an egg, and then you get the egg. So that's Texting Simulator, and that's my Droplets egg. So that's about every single egg. So okay, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to subscribe to Lucas Fun Videos. And bye.